Hello, everybody! BeMetalways here. Welcome to another weekly heavy metal album review. It's not really heavy metal this week, but it's Steve Vai with Inviolate, released by Mascot label group on January 28th, 2022. Now, obviously, we all heard about him, but let's give a quick background here. Steve Vai is an American guitarist, composer, singer, songwriter, and producer, a three-time Grammy Award winner and 15-time nominee. He started his recording career in 1980 with Frank Zappa. In 1983, Vai began his career as a solo artist with his release of Flex-Able solo album, and then he solidified his place as a virtuoso rock guitarist with his acclaimed 1990 release of Passion and Warfare. His discography consisted of 9 studio albums before Inviolate, and the previous one being 2016's Modern Primitive. Now, Inviolate, this is obviously and consequently his 10th studio album. It features 9 songs in 47 minutes. The highlight of the album is his new gigantic, over-the-top, Mad Max-inspired new guitar, the Hydra. I won't go into describing it here, but in the description below you can find a very interesting short interview only about this guitar. So I recommend that it's only about 10 minutes and then you will learn everything about it. The opening track, Teeth of Hydra, was written for and performed on the Hydra. It's a cool song with this nice soundscapes and a breakdown using the Hydra's harp that gives this section of the song an Indian music flavor. The song mostly sounds like a 90s Vai or Satriani mid-tempo guitar song. The single Zeus in Chains picks up on the tempo a little bit and is a nice groovy song. Overall, sounds very similar to the opening track, so they flow nicely into each other. I do like the main riff a lot and its variations, especially as it's being played with a drum break, so I thought that was a pretty cool flavor of the song. It gives the song this special character. The video single Little Pretty is different because it's a jazzy song played on a Gretsch's hollow body guitar and, according to Vai, features his best guitar solo ever. It's mesmerizing. Do yourself a favor and check it out, also on the description below. And then we have Kendo Power. This one reminds me of Sisters or Tender Surrender, very classic Vai songs, but it's also quite unique as Vai uses the technique of joint shifting. This is a brand new technique that he invented in the last couple of years, and it's really, really cool. I haven't tried it yet myself, but I have in my to-do list to start trying it, but I have seen the videos and it's not easy. These experiments and challenges in this song were a result of the lockdown, being bored at home. And he uses a very clean tone, no whammy bars, and no pick at all. So just using the fingers on the right hand to play the song. The result is fantastic and fascinating. You can also check this one out on the link below. Avalanche and Greenish Blues. Those are more traditional Vai songs and style, very similar for something out of Passion and Warfare. The first being a rocker and the later being a bluesy cousin of For the Love of God, in my opinion. So very cool songs, a bit simpler in creativity compared to the other ones. Knapsack is another different one. This one was written when Vai had his right arm immobilized due to a recent surgery. And at the time, he also received this beautiful, amazing, I loved when I saw it, but I saw the price as well. It's obviously very expensive, but this Black Onyx PIA latest Ibanez signature model. It's gorgeous. So he wrote the song with this new guitar and only with the left hand, so fully relying on the legato technique. He also made it available in another impressive video with the link here as well. The album closes with Sandman Cloud Mist, which is a beautiful, slow tempo, emotional, and a bit more melancholic song, also played on the new signature model. If I'm being picky here, I actually don't have a lot to be picky about this album. I mean, if you're not into guitars and or instrumental music, then yeah, this is not for you. But other than that, the only thing I can say is that some songs are so different and innovative that the more traditional ones in comparison sound quote unquote simple. But you know, Vai's simple is a major challenge for 95% of guitar players, I think. So this is just to put into contrast. But overall, nothing really to complain about this album if you know what you're getting. To wrap up the opinion here, Vai continues to use his solo work to expand and explore. He has been continually challenging notions of traditional guitar playing and composition even at the age of 60 and having accomplished so much in his successful career. With Inviolate, he has done it again. You know, not only he reimagined the instrument itself with the Hydra, but also this time around, Vai quite literally invented a new guitar playing technique, the joint shifting. And those are just the couple of highlights of the so many things that he did in this album and explored as we discussed. So besides all of that, the music is fun and entertaining to listen. So I can only say it's a very good album, 83 out of 100. And unless Satriani comes with something mind-blowing in the coming weeks, because he's also releasing a new album, Inviolate is the guitar album of 2022. So thanks for being here, for listening, and BeMetalways!